initially, but later I thought that why should we do so? So it is now being distributed to all the colleges equally. And this PFM is issued there, as Mother Reddy said, I think this is the first university to conduct this kind of a kind of program, workshop kind of thing, to get some awareness about PFMS by inviting Madam Monica from the state RUSA office. But one thing is now the generations have changed. Earlier when we were students, when we were participating in these NSS camps, mostly we were confined to laying a road or cleaning some premises kind of thing actually. Those were the camps which we were conducting or we were participating in when we were students. But now, it is now altogether a different kind of society is now being evolved. Actually, it is technology driven kind of society. Technology is actually interfering in our day-to-day activities. In a way, our daily life has been disrupted by the technology. So technology issues are there, and that's the one of the offshoots of the technology is this PFMS. Not only that, no, every day we are facing through so many, in spite of all the affluence we got, society has been changed, so many comforts have been created, and so much is done. But in spite of that, issues are also more in the society now. There's so many new kinds of issues are being developed actually, or new kinds of issues are developing, so that mankind is actually facing more challenges now when compared to the earlier days. When we were students, even last 30 years back, 40 years back, this many number of issues were not there in the society. So as the NSS, because we have to connect to the community, we have to address those issues also instead of just formally conducting certain camps. Of course, somebody has been talking about national integration camps, very useful. So it's a kind of we get the idea or we get the awareness, and we get the chance to integrate and also interact with the people from different cultures. India is a very vast country with so much of diversity. And whenever students are exposed to these kinds of camps, for example, youth festivals, national integration camps, adventure camps, even RD parades, our students will be exposed to different cultures, different people from different areas of the country. That is definitely a useful thing. But when it comes to camps within our jurisdiction, I think we need to concentrate on social issues also. So many social issues are there because of the technology, because of the change in attitudes actually. For example, now we are using this cashless transactions, digital transactions is widely being used. Even what we call the vegetable vendor is now using Paytm kind of thing now. So phone pay kind of thing, and there must be some kind of awareness has to be created about this also. Of course, utility is there; they are more useful, but at the same time they are also risky to some extent, and those things are to be actually the awareness about those issues are also to be created. And recently we have been talking about the cyber security. Cyber issues are there, cyber crimes are happening. People are losing money. In spite of so much of awareness being created by the police, the government, the NGOs, but even then people are being sometimes they are being victimized by the cyber issues. And recently this AI, artificial intelligence. Any technology definitely has advantages and also disadvantages. And I think mostly we are facing the disadvantages than advantages. This AI deep faking, it has come recently. Some cinema actor has been the victim of the deep faking kind of thing. And even Amitabh Bachchan is faked actually. Sachin Tendulkar is faked. So these are the certain issues are there, and of course the pollution levels are very high. If you see the websites, air quality index, some parameter is there about the quality of the air and how it is being affected. You see what is the air quality index in Delhi and also in Nalgonda. Nalgonda is far better actually, even when compared to Hyderabad also. So that is also an issue. Tomorrow, if we allow these things to continue and to actually, if they cross certain levels, then the existence of the human beings or any living being will be in question actually. So those are the issues, and the usage of plastic. So we talk I think so for the last so many years we've been talking about the plastic and its ill effects. But even then, we are using them recklessly. We are using them. The food is being preserved in the plastics. And recently, there is a report that in the plastic bottle, water bottle, for example, if you take this, some crores of nanoparticles are already there in the water which we consume, and that's also very dangerous. And recently, I was seeing a report, and it is actually some research has been done on the rainwater, wherein we think that rainwater is very pure. For example, if you just procure or just get some rainwater, just pure rainwater, we say that it is pure. But what is happening is, because of this plastic usage, plastic over a period of time, it won't biologically disintegrate or degrade, but it will turn into nanoparticles. They will go into the clouds along with the vapors kind of thing, and they accumulate there, and when it rains again, they will be there in the water. It's a very dangerous situations we are facing. Actually, if you see the sea fish and all that, and if you analyze them, the fish is containing some plastic at nano level. I think some science people must be able to decipher, able to understand what is the effect of the plastic. So many issues are there, and health issues. Recent past we have seen the COVID. What happened? What is the reason? We know very well. How almost for 1.5 years we suffered. Entire globe has suffered because of the COVID, and people say still that effect is there on the mankind. And not only that, drugs. Recently, drug addiction has been increasing actually, and even the police is trying to police is trying to contain that, governments are trying to contain that, but it has been increasing. And not only that, even our emotional levels, our psychological balance kind of thing is also now actually decreasing. Emotionally also, the present day generation has become actually weak. That is the study. So these are so many social issues are there. Certain issues are actually man-made, certain issues are happening because of technology and all that. And these issues are also to be addressed through NSS. Because now we have to change our way of implementing the NSS. That is very important. We should concentrate on, instead of just doing, because roads, some cleanliness, some certain other things, physical things. Already different government agencies are taking up them. But there are so many other issues are there which we need to take up when we implement this NSS scheme or when we conduct any program on outside. So those things are to be done. And of course, our university is doing very well during the COVID. I was told that our NSS units, at least being in their villages, our students are able to create some kind of awareness about the COVID and usage of masks, let us say, usage of sanitizers, those kinds of issues. So relevant social issues are to be taken up by the NSS units, and we have to address them. We have to create a kind of awareness among the people. That's very important. So once again, I appreciate you and thank you for coming here. Anyway, session is there on PFMS, and I think with this, at the end of the day, so most of your doubts will be cleared about the PFMS. And I appreciate our program coordinator, Badalete also. He has been very proactive and conducting so many programs, encouraging the program officers, encouraging the, in a way, NSS in the Mahatma Gandhi University jurisdiction. So I appreciate him, and once again I am thankful to Krishna Reddy Garu, and our Ravi has been very supportive, and our own colleagues are there, Prashanti, and some other colleagues are there. So once again, thank you very much, and all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. for your valuable notes. So again, some little bit dullness as